Hello and welcome folks to Eat Well Wednesday, week 3. This week's we've got a proper treat for you, and what we're doing is a recipe called Sausage Ragu. I'm sure it's going to go down absolutely perfect with the whole family, and our ingredients are, if I can turn my phone around, so ingredients are, I'll do it this way, is 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 150ml of milk, some chilli flakes, parmesan cheese, 1 grated lemon, which I've already prepared, 8 sausages, even though it does say 6, 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, onions which I've grated, some rosemary sprigs, freshly cut finely, some garlic, chopped up, olive oil, a bit of parsley, a bit of salt, and some pasta. I'm using some different pasta today, just to reuse it. So first step is, what we need to do is heat a pan up with 2 tablespoons of oil. So let me turn the cooker on. Let's turn the fan off. So yeah, I'm using a biggish pan because it all goes into one in the end anyway. So we need to heat that on a medium heat when I turn it on. I'll start it off on high heat first, and what we need is 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil, olive oil, a bit healthier. Just chuck that in, and then what we need to do, just give it a second to warm up, and while it's warming up, what we need to do is chuck our onions in. So chuck our onions first, season it with a bit of salt. I'm using sea salt too, so a slight bit of salt, and we cook that for about 7 minutes, and then we until it starts to go soft. So I'll be back then. So yeah, as you can see folks, the onions have cooked. I don't want them browning too much, as you can see. And then what we add next is we add our garlic. So as you can see, I've chopped up the garlic, chucked that in, and then add our sprigs, so our rosemary, finely cut up. Also we add chilli flakes. It says about half a teaspoon, so you can adjust this to whatever strength you need. That should be enough. Give it a quick stir, and then what we add next, so we cook that for 1 minute, and as you can see, the spices coming off it is absolutely, smells gorgeous. So then what we do next is our tins of tomatoes, which I've already opened in a fashion. So we tip our 2 tins of tomatoes in. And hopefully this works. So we tip the tomatoes in, and also we add our 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And then we cook that, so blend it all together. And what we need to do now folks is let that simmer and cook away on a low to medium heat for about 20 minutes, so it reduces into, in essence, our sauce for our sausage ragu. But in the meantime, let me swap pans over. let me swap pans over. So the next bit is, let me turn my camera around. So our next bit, which is step 2, with our remaining oil, so you can use what you think, rough estimate. So that's about a tablespoon, I mean, sorry. So I'm just trying to sort out the oven because the hob, because I put the wrong one on. Yep. So within this is the messy bit, which I think the kids will, or anybody would love, is we get our sausages. And what we need to do, over a medium frying pan, over a medium heat, is I've already separated mine. And what we need to do is, within here, squeeze the sausage meat. Told you it's messy, this one. So we squeeze our sausage meat and fry it on medium heat. Like it says, this is very messy. So squeeze it in just like that. I've got 8 sausages, folks, because for some reason in Sainsbury's they didn't do packs of 6. But hey, more for me and my colleagues at work. Yeah. Nearly there, folks. Just beware, because sausages do break up in the skin. Like I said, it don't matter about the slight waste I'm leaving, because I've got oven much anyway. So within that, just let me quickly wash my hands. Tea towel. So within this, let me get another spatula box. So within this, break it up with your wooden spoon as much as you can, because we want it in chunks. But break it up, keep on breaking up as it cooks anyway. And we need to do this for about 5 to 7 minutes until it starts to look golden on most edges. Yeah, keep on breaking up like that, and then when it's golden, I shall be back. So until then, folks, I'll see you shortly. So as you can see, folks, our sausages are cooked and they're nicely browned on most. I like them better like this, so they've got a bit more crisp to them. So what we do, I'm going to take that off the heat and just put that to one side, 2 seconds. Our sauce is looking absolutely beautiful. As you can see, I've turned the heat well down and I've just splattered myself with sauce all over. And then what we do now, folks, is I've already got my pasta, so I'm using pasta. So we need to put the pasta on. It's not bad, our device, because it's straight. It's what we make coffees. So it's boiling water straight away. This pasta only takes about 10 minutes to cook. So that's our pasta in there. Pop that onto it. And hopefully that should boil away. And in the meantime, what we do with this now is we can do it either way. So we add our sausages to our sauce. I'm doing it this way because pan's bigger. Pan's a lot bigger. We stir that in. And what we also add, folks, is our 150 ml of milk. So chuck that in. That should make it nice and creamy. Give it a good stir. As you can see, it's starting to take shape now. So it gives it a bit of creaminess to it. Chuck in our lemon zest, which I've already done. So zest of 1 lemon. Just let me put the camera down 2 seconds so I can get the rest of it. And then what we do is leave that to simmer for further 5 minutes. So I've turned, it's on number 4, so it should be fine. So yeah, we'll leave that to simmer for 5 minutes. And the beauty about this one is, once you've done this, you can let it cool, and you can freeze it and use it a different day. And so just transfer it to a freezer-proof bags. But we're not doing that. But like I said, you have that option. So let that simmer for 5 minutes. Just give my pasta a quick stir. Because with these pans, it tends to stick to the bottom. Turn the heat up on that, and then I shall be back once they're cooked, combine them, and it's the final taste. So see you then. Welcome back, folks. As you can see, our sauce is nicely cooked, looks absolutely gorgeous, and it definitely smells gorgeous, definitely a lemony smell to it as well. So what we do now, folks, is add our pasta. Not sure whether I've done too much pasta, but I don't think you can have too much pasta in all like this. So give that a good stir, coating it all. I know my phone's steamed up slightly, folks, which I apologise for. So I'll just put my camera over here. And then what we do now is, the best part of it is serving and eating it. My colleague's starving, so that's a good sign. My work colleague, Callum. And then the last bit, what we had, folks, on this, and it's your choice how much you use, is, do you like parmesan or cheese?
Yeah, it doesn't faze me. The smell's a bit, but if it add it.
And then a sprinkle of some parmesan cheese. And then also, folks, when I get it out, it should be fresh parsley, but cutting costs down and all, is add a sprinkling of parsley on the top. And there you have it, folks. Absolutely gorgeous sausage ragu for the entire family. So till next week, same time, same place. Hope you enjoy. So bye.